Hello and welcome to Ditching Hourly. I'm Jonathan Stark. Today I've got an audio excerpt from an answer I provided on my YouTube channel. You can check it out at thejonathanstarkshow.com and it'll redirect you to YouTube if you're into watching videos. Otherwise, you can just listen to the audio here on the podcast. Enjoy. Hey, Jonathan here. I've got a question from Inderpreet Singh who asks, I live in a remote town in India and I travel a lot. I visit the US almost every year, so I mostly get clients either through my travels or via online networking. However, I'm being advised to move to a tech hub if I want to grow my business to the next level. My question is, how much does a geographical location matter and what steps can one take to overcome any geographical disadvantage without actually relocating? Yeah, I get this question fairly regularly, and in general, I say that, it can be good to live in a tech hub, but there's a huge trade-off there. Between, family and that sort of thing, and obviously expense. So you're already making things work online. You're already traveling and meeting with people and closing deals. And by virtue of the fact that you're asking this question, I imagine that you're not particularly jazzed about moving to a tech hub. So I honestly don't think that it matters. Like, I don't have any local clients. I actually live near one student, but that's completely coincidental. I don't think it's necessary at all to live in a tech hub. It says here that you're a development lead. You can obviously work remotely. The question is, how do you build up trust with people so you're attracting more leads and better leads? And when I say better, I mean people who have bigger problems to solve and therefore bigger budgets and they can pay you more. So to grow your business, I think it's really more about putting yourself out there in a way that's going to attract bigger and better customers. And living in Silicon Valley or something, you can walk down the street and have coffee with somebody, but I don't think that scales either, really. So you're still going to have an online game. And I just really don't think I think it's a myth, basically, unless you're trying to get funding or do a startup or something like that, in which case I can see some definite advantages. But if that's not what you're doing and you're already working remotely and doing remote type services, I don't think that's good advice. I think that if you want to move there, fine. But if you don't want to, I don't think it matters. But you do have to have a really good online game. You have to have a really clear message. You have to be really clear about who you help with what expensive problem, and be sharing a lot of your expertise with people who would be ideal customers for you. So identify who are your ideal customers. What is it they need that you can provide? And talking about that on your website or your social media or wherever you're hanging out online. And I honestly think that's going to be way more bang for the buck for you. You'll have way more runway living in a place where you're not spending $3,000 a month to live in a closet. So that's just how I feel about it. Maybe maybe I have personal bias here, but that's how I feel about it. All right. Thanks for your question. If you have a question, you can just hashtag AskJonathan on YouTube, Twitter, or LinkedIn, and we'll find it and add it to the queue. See ya. Would you like to learn how to get paid what you're worth? How about selling your expertise and not your labor? We work through all of this together in the pricing seminar. Pre-registration starts soon, and you can sign up to be among the first to know when early bird pricing is announced at thepricingseminar.com. That URL again is thepricingseminar.com. Hope to see you there.